Hey yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the first ever FusionStruggle reaction video. It is your boy Sunrandu, the host that sometimes does the most. And then we got Ghost. Please raise to him a toast as we boast. Y'all need to stop being hoes. All right, let me stop. Woo, 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 woo. All right, this is the first ever FusionStruggle reaction. We plan on doing some more eventually down the road. But as you guys know, we actually did a podcast topic on, you guessed it, CoryXKenshin and his return. So we decided to do a reaction to his return. It's about 23 minutes and 12 seconds. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, we're gonna get some answers. So hopefully it's nothing too depressing. I sincerely doubt it is, but you never know.
Okay. I've been counting down this whole time, so it's been, how y'all doing, by the way? It's well over a minute, so now I can cuss without fear of being demonetized. So, where the fuck this man been at? Let's find out right now.
All right, here we go.
I'm hot. Turn it up. Turn it up. Crank up the volume. I'm tired of it. Bro, I saw his face and got pissed. It shouldn't be the way. That shouldn't be the way. What's going on? Let's hear it. I'm done talking. Nah, let's go, bro. Let's go.
All right, you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That voice crack was nasty.
Here we go.
Samurai, stand up!
Man, shut the fuck up. Sit down. Sorry.
My people, you have questions. I have answers.
Cory, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
My samurai brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me. Because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now, you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime. Unfortunately, not yet.
I'm actually pretty pissed that it's not an anime. I was expecting it to be.
You pissed about that? I'm pissed because he's coming in with this whole nonchalant bullshit that we was talking about. Nah, get to the nitty gritty right now. And then we'll talk about the manga. Like...
Okay. Here we go.
That's the goal. But I need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters
Talk about that after.
The manga that I am creating with a team. Dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage.
If y'all watching this, I have a comic called Altered. I would like that to be. All right, let me stop you.
No, golden. That's golden right there.
The best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm CoryXKenshin. You've never seen or
this guy
read
stinks.
any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, two things. Number one, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number two, free shipping for a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is, my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Bayfang Brandon.
All right. Number one, I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton, okay? You can have the rawest action scenes, you can have the most fire visuals, you can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects, or I'm talking about anime. But you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like,
bro, I had to lift my whole
second
desk.
ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my
Hold
heart
on, do me a favor, roll back 5 seconds.
that I can get this to become an anime. However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Wow. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final Ambition, Ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not.
Great story, bro.
He had a sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch
Ruby
Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors.
Bro.
I want people to...
Bro!
It might not be.
Bro!
But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Yeah. Oh!
Dog, pause the video.
Do you see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be.
Dude, I hope I'm lying. I hope whatever I'm feeling right now is me overthinking, me overreacting. But at this point, we're like 6.5 minutes in, and now he is reacting to reactors on the trailer. This spells cash grab to me. For whatever reason, like, you're extending the video as long as you can before you really get to nitty gritty so that you can get that bag. On one part, I get it, but dog, like, come on, dude, like, this is cheap. This seems cheap to me. This seems like a sucker punch. Like, bro, like, I'm very tempted to tell you, just skip forward to, like, the real shit. Because, like, What are we doing? What are we doing? That's it.
Has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my god, that back got broke. Okay, aura. The animation style is fire. I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the moves. He got like the foresight. Okay.
Yeah, you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like, dude, like, let's watch another one.
I'm glad you're controlling it because I would have stopped every 2 seconds.
We see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I
really
Love
trying.
Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nalamatics. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really like read and like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Cory report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like, the fact bro zoomed in, like, I saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Cory? And I'm like, yeah. And then some people were like, yo, that's Cory. I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing right in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do...
Monster Bulls was moving with...
We're already tight. We might as well just get tighter. Pause.
We make. Monsters we make. Monsters we make. Look at the top. CoryXKenshin presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Junk literally says a new manga emerges.
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
His reaction just pissed me off.
I'm just... Pause, because, dog, this shows he has a big following, right? He has a massive following, 20 million subscribers. Congrats to the bro, right? But at the same time, if you've been here, you're probably a bit tight, how we are, because we've been through this song and dance over and over and over. Then you have sheep that just disregard the mishaps of certain individuals. Not just him, but like, just, are you saying that this is okay behavior to have in your life? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's cool, oh man, let me walk all over your life real quick and get some fucking cash out of it. Anyway.
Yo, what happened? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
This nigga got too much camera time!
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us?
Oh my God.
Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Oh yeah, this guy was
goated anime.
This guy was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chopped. Holy. Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell them. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts. So clean, bro.
Bro, I'm depressed.
You looked and saw the moves before you...
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations? Like,
You're cooked, brother. Yo, you're cooked. Usually,
No, you're
manga
good. Who you
trailers
should see is
are
Alter. You
like
should see the
this,
man
are
Ron do
basically
shit.
anime. Usually, manga trailers have the book.
I don't have an anime trailer yet. I've actually been looking for some, but them niggas are expensive.
Bro, they don't need to know that now. Like, you could have just worked on it behind the scenes and shit.
Alter's gonna take a minute, bro. Ain't gonna
My
lie.
God, can't gas up nobody. That's probably the only laugh I'm gonna have in this whole fucking video.
Nah, facts. If y'all do want to see anything Alter related, just watch Big Bro's reaction to the character I made him.
Link in the description.
Yeet.
They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for a manga, and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys.
You basically did.
What I see when I look at this, when I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see the characters moving. Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like,
what's the time mark?
There's a built-in cheapness, cash grab.
I think that's the whole
low
video.
quality aspect.
Play the whole thing.
And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff. And that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or, you know, you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library,
Some of that kind of
look at
like a mix
who
of
I
Jujutsu
am,
Kaisen
and just know when it comes to Cory,
what's
like
that?
if he's
Chainsaw
dropping
Man.
something, it's not like no
Because
YouTuber
you know what, never mind.
bullcrap.
I'll
It's
go
not
to
like
the
I
next other
went
point.
to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like please buy it, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters We Make, and let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The squad. Monsters We Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars. There's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant. But there was one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the Earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. He meets his new friends. September, Liam, Han, and Alicent, they are going to get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just got to get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bros. My boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is are, or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch, LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer, they're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Elias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff, and we're like, we gotta go back, we gotta retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6th man of the year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a 6th man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. Co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Alicent does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something, write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better. Blows me away his ability to do that. He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, backgrounds, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is, I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know 2 people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful.
As CoryXKenshin made a highly anticipated return, sharing his passion for his manga and expressing excitement about its potential success. His enthusiasm resonated with fans as he discussed the creative journey behind his work and his hopes for a positive reception. In the midst of his return, FusionSstruggle's own Sun Rondu and Ghost the Rebel offer their perspectives.
My thoughts on Cory coming back. Great for him, but I just don't trust it. I really don't have any faith in it. This is days removed from him posting basically about his return, detailing the project that he was working on, which was fine. I just don't like just the way that he went about it. He could have went about it better. He could have just said, hey, I'm taking some time off. Hey, you know, whatever. We don't need a full-on explanation, but the fact that he just keeps rinsing and repeating the same behavior without any sort of change rubs me the wrong way. And I've been watching him for 10 years, and it's literally the same thing over and over and over and over. So, like, great that he worked on it, which is cool, but at the same time, we can't undo the stress. We can't undo the worry. We can't undo the fear that we had in his absence. And he could have been respectful. He could have been responsible in saying that, hey, I'm just taking some time off, and that's it. We understand, it's fine. But he kind of just does this and slides everything under the rug. Like, oh, like they won't mind. Like, no, we do mind, dog. We've seen people get disappear. We've seen people just drop off the face of the planet, and it's just like, we don't want to do that with you, but at the same time, give us something. So it's basically the same thing that I've been saying the entire time, especially in the latest episode of FusionStruggle. But yeah, great that you're working on this project. You're gonna have immense support with it, but at the same time, I can't fuck with you anymore. So that's my thoughts on it.
So this is a few days after, obviously us reacting to Cory's return. This is actually being recorded same day that this episode is being posted. And so my thoughts, honestly, are I am immensely proud of Cory. Obviously, it makes sense to why he was gone that entire year. Obviously, he explained why he was gone in that video. But I think for me, especially Ghost, who have been watching Cory, you know, for years. I've been watching him since I was junior year of high school. Ghost, I know he's been watching him for, you know, 10 plus years. I think it's just one of those things where it was repetitive that he kept leaving, coming back, joking about it. You know, he would have a run where he wouldn't leave, you know, he would record consistently. Obviously, as a creator, you need breaks. Obviously, as a creator, there are points where you kind of just dip and not say anything. I get it, you know, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, for somebody who has a huge following like Cory, I feel as though he could have just, you know, went on his Twitter or Instagram or something and just let people know, like, yo, like, I'm working on something big. I'm gonna be gone for a while. You know, I'll see y'all soon. You know, but instead, unfortunately, he didn't do that. And a lot of people were once again speculating that, you know, something either happened to him or something happened within his family, you know? So, and even I was one of those people. I really thought something like a tragedy happened, you know, which prolonged his return back. It kind of also rubbed me the wrong way, but I'm kind of looking at it from both sides, you know, and then just kind of just putting how I feel, you know, out there as well. I'm not as upset. I was initially, but then I had to reel it in and really think about it. But also, it shouldn't excuse, you know, this has happened multiple times, you know, and I don't think that there's going to be a lot of people that understand that. I think they're looking at the fact that he's back and he's okay And that's cool, you know, don't get me wrong, but there's also like some of us as veteran viewers at least have to kind of be like, well damn nigga, like how many times is this gonna keep happening, you know what I'm saying? Versus the new ones, they're not going to understand, you know? So, you know, if y'all feel like we're overreacting, then I mean, it is what it is. If y'all don't, cool, you know. You know, this is just kind of how we feel, you know. And that's kind of just that. So once again, happy that he's back. The manga looks amazing. And you know, more blessings to him, you know what I'm saying? I can't knock him 100% because he is a creative, he's a worker, you know what I'm saying? And once again, I feel like for a project like this, obviously it would take a year or two to work on, you know, so I can't be 100% upset with him, but there is a bit of you know, question of like, damn, I mean, you could have just put something. And I get it, you're not on social media all the time, you know what I'm saying? Social media is a very toxic place to be, you know. But I just personally feel like it just, you know, could have put something in the community tab, just a little something to let people know that you're okay. You know, we obviously ended up figuring it out because we saw a post, I think it was a Snapchat post or whatever. So it's like, you know, I get it. So but yeah, I just feel like that's just maybe one of those things that could have just been avoided, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my 2 cents about it. So I guess I'm doing the outro as well. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have your own thoughts and comments, let us know, you know, comment in the description, not in the description, comment in the comment section down below. Let us know if we're valid in our thoughts. Let us know if we're tripping. I mean, fuck it, you know, let's have a conversation. Let's just, you know, and yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all coming through for our very first Fusion Struggle reaction. We're definitely going to be doing more of those. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we'll see y'all in the next video or podcast episode, whichever one. I can't English well. I've been working. All right, y'all. Peace.